Hello, what is up, everybody? What's up, Bridge family? Happy Thursday. I hope you are doing well and having a great week. I just wanted to give a quick video reflection. I'll do one today, one for Good Friday, and then one for Saturday, just to give us some things to think about as we prepare, as we look towards Resurrection Sunday and Easter. There's a lot of attention that can be given to that day, but I think it's just important to take a little space, a little time to reflect on the other days leading up to that and the importance that they carried in Jesus' ministry and what they also carry for us today. So on this day, the Thursday of Holy Week, the focus, the emphasis, what is remembered is this was the night that Jesus, one, washed his disciples' feet, and two, had the Last Supper and kind of instituted communion, the Lord's Supper, whatever we want to call it, that we still celebrate today. So first, I think it's really amazing to imagine Jesus knows what it is that he is heading towards. He knows what the next day will bring and that he is going to the cross. And so the last night that he has with his disciples, he spends washing their feet. I just wanted to read from John 13. It says, "Now before the feast of the Passover, when Jesus knew that his hour had come to depart out of the world to the Father, having loved his own who were in the world, he loved them to the end." And he rose and he ends up taking this towel and washing their feet. And what's amazing is it mentions that he washes Judas's feet too. He knows what Judas is going to do. He knows Judas is going to betray him. And yet he still washes his feet and loves and cares for him and washes all of his disciples' feet. The grossest part of their body. He wants to show that he came to love and to serve. He came to lay his life down, and it's a reminder that just as Jesus loved and gave himself for us, we're called to love and serve and care for others. And so it's a reminder to me as we remember what Jesus did, even in the face of his impending death. He said, "I'm here to serve. I long to serve, and I long for you to live out of the love I've shown you in service to others." And so what does it look like for us to try to love and care for somebody this week? What does it look like for us to serve somebody, even somebody that we sometimes struggle to love? And so Jesus ends up washing Judas's feet, knowing what it is that he would do. He's still able to love his enemy. And that's just an amazing challenge to me, a challenge to my heart, a challenge to my life. So that's what Jesus did with washing his disciples' feet. And the other thing he did was instituting the Lord's Supper. And so taking the bread, breaking it, pouring the wine. And what I think is remarkable about that is he has a chance. There's a lot of words that he shows, a lot of things that he could say the day before his crucifixion. And yet one of the things he thinks is the best representation of what's going to take place is the breaking of the bread and is the pouring of the wine, and is something that we're invited to then each week do in remembrance of him, and yet also to spiritually be united to him, to connect to him, and to be empowered for that life of love and service he's called us to. And so Jesus gives the call to, hey, love each other, serve each other. Just as I've washed your feet, you should wash each other's feet. And then he says, here is my body, which is given for you. Here is my blood, which is shed for you. This serving other people might feel impossible, might feel like too much. And so I want you to know I'm giving you my very self to empower you, to strengthen you, to encourage you for that walk and for that journey. So on this Thursday of Holy Week, I hope you can just, even if it's a couple minutes, take some time to reflect on the Savior who's willing to wash his disciples' feet, the Savior who gave of his body and